Hey there, welcome back to our Tibet campaign. In the previous episode, we didn't end up doing too much. We basically started a fabrication of a claim over here against the Halen revolt so that we could take this little territory back. So once that's done, it's going to take one more month. We'll send our mercenaries over here to deal with that. Other than that, we do have this little provincial revolt happening over here. We hired some mercenaries to deal with them. So they're currently reorganizing. But I'm going to have them go over here and start a siege over here. We do see that they have this pretty big fortress right here, which is going to take a little bit of time. Other than that, we've got our legion over here building roads. So why don't we unpause and we'll let them do that. They're just going to go over here. And I might let them stay here because we've got a pretty big province here that's about to... it's looking like it will revolt at some point. And we did just get the Casus Belli against the Halen revolt. So maybe we'll start that war. We do see a couple of things here. We need a researcher. We'll probably give it to this guy. He's our best marshal. Or has the best martial skills, so he'll be fine. This is a very nice little event. The Faith of Zhangzhung. Just for 18 gold, we can get 6 stability, so I absolutely will. That's going to help massively. So why don't I declare war for Kham here? We'll just take this territory here. Take that, and then maybe if I can send them over here. I don't know if I can because I'm not going to be able to get access from the Qin. Though maybe I could improve their opinion somewhat. Maybe I can. We'll see. In the meantime, it looks like these guys are engaging over here, which is very, very nice. What is my leader up to? She is currently influencing stakeholders. We did just win a battle over here. We did not stack wipe them, but we did at the very least take out a few of them. Speaking of my leader, I might have her go on... Or maybe not, actually. Our legitimacy, actually, with that last event, our legitimacy is actually increasing now. So that's really nice. Looks like they did just hire mercenary over here. Transoxus did. So we're going to have to deal with that. What is their martial skill? 11. That is actually better than ours. Hopefully they don't come picking a fight with us. Our vassals are starting this siege over here, which is very nice. Might consider deleting some of these forts. I don't know if we need that many. Might delete this one over here. Can't do it because it's just too disloyal. That's fine. Over here. Maybe I'll hold on to that one. I like to have at least one fort in a lot of my provinces. Especially ones that are close to bordering other nations. So maybe I'll just leave them for now. They stopped this siege over here, which is kind of annoying. So I'm not sure what their plan is over there. Meanwhile, we've got this siege happening over here, and we can see that they've got a few troops still retreating back to their homeland here. Let's see how our legion is doing. They are currently in the process of building roads. They're going to just connect it over here, I believe. And then after that, I'll just have them... I'll just put them on drill. And just wait for this to blow up. So I would like to save up my PI a little bit here because I kind of want to get a wonder going pretty soon. Maybe we could start that this episode as we did just win the siege here. So I will send you guys over and maybe at the very least assist with this one because they might just dip for whatever reason. Or actually, maybe you should fight this little 2K stack right here. We do have an omen that we can pray to. So maybe I will go with research points here. How are we doing with research? It's okay. We're not really close to our maximum efficiency. Not yet. But our monthly research is looking a lot better. We did just wipe out that 2K stack right there. They must have walked into us. So we're going to go back down over here. See what happened to that 8K stack that we saw. That's right there. Okay, so it looks like our vassals are fighting it over here. Disagreement on the highest level. Gearpong Spa, a man of sound reputation, who is our heir, I believe, and Zomo Owo, a nobleman of great virtue, have recently started to spar furiously whilst attending the court. Such behavior is unbecoming of these people of stature, however. We have been called upon to take a side in this latest conflict. Probably the heir. We could tell them both to stop bickering. I mean, they'll make it. They won't like that, but they're not terribly disloyal. Who has the higher power base? I mean, neither of you are particularly powerful. I'm just going to tell them both to stop bickering. Just knock it off. We don't need it. So these two can't really decide whether or not they want to fight. And that's fine by me. Meanwhile, our mercenaries over here are heading down. We did just win this siege over here. So I wonder then, would they be willing to piece us out if we just said, give me that? And it looks like they would be. So we'll go with that. And maybe I should start like colonizing some of these other areas here too. We've got 5 people in here. Maybe if we just did a couple of them, could we move in here? No. What about now? Yes, okay, now we can do it. We'll just colonize in there so we don't have any more annoying little things popping up in there. We should probably do the same thing here. Though I'm not... Oh, no, we can't really do it because this province is too disloyal. And this whole mess in here, I still don't understand this. I still don't understand it. The game has some explaining to do there. But whatever the case is, this might be what we prioritize then when it comes to our next war with Maurya. I mean, yeah, we could go to war against the Mauryan revolt, but I'd rather just wait for them to finish with Maurya and then just go after them a third time. We're going to get another 3 stability here, which is really, really great. I don't want to proclaim a theocratic monarchy. But when can we do imperial bishan? We need to have greater or equal to 600 territories. Okay, and we're getting pretty close to that. So maybe just a couple of more wars, and we should be able to have that. You guys, I don't think we need you anymore. I'm going to disband you. You guys are continuing this siege over here, so why don't you guys do that? Did I tell my legion to... Yeah, we should put them on drill so we can get a little bit more PI going. So this province over here is going to blow up probably pretty soon. This one over here likely will as well. We could put it on harsh treatment, but I'm not going to do that right now. There's also this one over here. You know, we've got a lot of provinces that are problems. And it looks like the death of Zhangzhung Owo now leads us to replace him with someone of the similar family, I suppose. How many Owos are there? Okay, so there are quite a few. But no one with any good kind of zeal, no. You're not particularly great. Okay, why don't we put in you? And... maybe we'll put in Zomo over here. Is that smart? I mean, she's not particularly loyal, and she's somewhat corrupt, and I'm going to put her as like the court physician, essentially. I don't know if that's smart. Let's go over here instead. Yeah, since you are not particularly good at your job, and you're the heir, are you not? Yeah, I think you are. But you're not particularly good with Marshall, so maybe I'll put you in there for now. He might complain about it and demand that I put him somewhere else, so we'll wait for him to do that. Because usually when they do that and then you put them in a job, they give you like a ton of money. So we're almost done this siege over here. And like so, we did just finish it. So I guess we can peace out now. So we'll just put this revolt down. We will banish those of class to reduce our AE even more. In the meantime, let's see. Where are the next rebellions likely to happen? Over here actually looks like it's going to happen over here. So why don't you go over here? I can't delete this fort. That's right. I was going to delete this fort, but the province is too disloyal. Putting it on harsh treatment would slow it down, but not enough. We did just get a tech, and I don't think I was going to go down the civic tree any more than I have for now. I'm going to focus on Marshall, I think. I definitely want to get the Foundry. The Foundry is a must. So you guys are going to go over here. You're just going to wait for this province to go off. In the meantime, we do see that we have barbarians over here. So maybe we'll have you guys go over here and fight these barbarians. In the meantime, let's see. If I wanted to build a wonder, how much would that cost in PI, I think it would be close to like 70 or 60 PI, I think. See, we could do honored slaves, honored freemen, and we can also do honored citizens. I mean, I tend to prioritize nobles over citizens, but we do have a lot more citizens. Okay, so pretty soon I might integrate the Magadhi culture. I'm just going to delete those forts. We don't need them there. Yeah, the Magadhi culture. Don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. They are going to be the next culture to integrate, I think. When I do that, though, I'm not entirely sure. I still haven't really decided on that. Like to have my stability a little bit higher, I suppose. You guys are going to go fight those barbarians. We did just get the bountiful harvest, so we're getting a lot of really nice stability events here. Maybe this is actually a good time to do that then. Yeah, since we're about to get even more stability. A petitioner approaches. A senior citizen by the name of Atak approached our Rani in private this morning. In a hushed voice, she spoke of a vision of the near future in which she was found by her loved ones having been hanged by brigands. With shaking hands, she offered all her worldly goods to the state in return for our protection. Convince her that all will be well. So yeah, we're going to get a little bit of stability there as the Huji Civil War ends. And I think it's about time we added the Magadhi culture. This will be really, really nice. Our stability is going to go down somewhat here, but I think it will be fine. Ooh, and we're going to get a lot more PI here. I think 24 ought to be enough. Let's see. Okay. Where is our capital? It's right here. So why don't we click on this? That would give us 45 PI just for this. But if we click on templates and click on something, I don't feel like designing something, but something that, looks kind of cool. Acropolis, the tomb of Kidagi Spa. That would cost 6,300 gold. Okay, well, let's maybe design something then. You know, we could do something like... I mean, not something too Western. They all look too Western to me. So, I don't know. We could do something like that. That looks kind of interesting. Like a forum. I mean, it still looks very Western, but I don't know. That looks kind of cool. Why don't we do it out of marble? Or do we want to do it something a little bit cheaper? Wood's kind of... I would like to build it out of marble, but how much is that going to cost? That's going to cost 700 gold. We could maybe instead do... Yeah, we'll do this. Slaves and freemen. Freemen and citizens. There we go. Citizens, slaves, freemen. Okay, so that we do have the PI for that. We just need to save up a little bit more gold. And we'll put... We'll put you in there. Yeah, 6,200 gold. So we just gotta wait a little bit. The Oracle of Kyunglung. That sounds like a pretty good title, I think. Yeah. So we'll go with that. Probably at some point. We just gotta save up a bit more gold. And we'll get that going. How long is this gonna take? This is progressing 0.059 per month. So it's gonna take a little bit of time. We do have more barbarians over here, or is this probably the same group of barbarians? Why don't we go take them out? So we'll just take these guys out. We'll get a little bit of money for that, hopefully. There we go. And we got 60 gold out of it. Sweet. Okay. So, why don't we send these mercenaries over to Bactra? We'll fight them over here. You guys are still drilling, so that's good. Speaking of drilling, where are we when it comes to military traditions? We just got a few more. I'm just going to take these ones here. I mean, this gives us jungle combat bonus, which is not bad. But I might move on to the Bactrian or the Scythian military traditions after this. It looks like our heir has lost the Mentagra trait, which is nice. So he is completely healthy, but with no kids, which is troubling. We might end up having to make him divorce her, I think. We might end up having to. Because she's 39 and they have no kids, which is a problem. Maybe once we get the wonder up and running, then we can focus on that. Though I would like to save my PI, not just for the oh, here we go. We're gonna get even more stability. Wonderful. I would like to save my PI, not just for the wonder, but also for the next divine sacrifice, since we are... There's still so much I want to use my PI for. So this is about 17% of the way. So it's going to be a little while. Trade influx. Our trade agreement with the Parthian revolt has yielded a splendid return on investment. Along with the flow of wealth between our two states, the movement of people is accelerating. Our city of Danma has been blessed with a wave of fresh migrants who believe they stand a better chance of building their lives in Tibet. Who are we to deny them? Sure, yeah, we could do that. We could say they will find no fortune here, which the Parthian revolt would not like or be very unhappy about. Well, I'm going to say strike the earth, and we will have two pops moving to Damna over here. Very nice. And it does look like Damna is... Oh, it looks like it's not going to revolt, thankfully. But this one probably is over here. Bactra, so that's going to be a few months. Still not at a place where I feel like going to war just yet. I would like to stabilize things more, especially with the provinces. Why don't we get something like, if we want to trade here, we have 2 open trade routes. Why don't we try to make the nobles a little bit happier here? We can trade for some incense. That should help things somewhat, no? Not enough. But that's okay. The Mauryan Revolt is asking for access. I guess I will allow it. It looks like they've only got a couple of provinces left. And then, yeah, it looks like Maurya might be the one that we want to go to. We could donate to the poor here. We have enough gold. Why don't we do it? We'll donate to the poor. We'll donate to the poor. Then we'll save up a little bit of gold again. Why don't we go here? And just kind of, which one was it? Circular fortress. No, it was like it's like a forum or whatever. Or this looks kind of cool, actually. We could try to. We can make a fortress, actually. That'd be kind of neat. Make them out of marble. The marble fortress in the mountain. That's actually cheaper somehow. Okay, so we will do honored citizens, honored freemen, honored slaves, and we'll put in this lady here. So we just need to trade for some marble in order to get this to work. Okay, so why don't we do that then? We are going to build the Edifice of Kyunglung. Why not? Okay, so we just got to trade for some marble. So what should we get rid of here? National Freeman Happiness. I guess maybe I could get rid of fruits, the loyalty of characters. Character loyalty doesn't seem to be a big issue right now, so why don't we get some marble? There we are. And yeah, that's going to take a while. That's going to be done in about 16 years, it looks like. Okay, well, that's nice. We can get another trait over here, and I will. Tibet will gain increased tariffs, which will give us import value plus 5%. You guys are over here still drilling. What is going on here? Xenophobia. Heated debates in the court are not uncommon, especially where there are so many prominent members of society involved. Lately, a wave of xenophobia has swept across Tibet, resulting in foreign values being regarded with distrust. We've seen this before. We could see this guy's arrival. I mean, he's 77. I'm 61. What are the likelihoods that either of us survive long enough to tear the country apart? I'm going to say, well, Sherpa is practically Vandalic. So he's not going to like that. We're going to get more stability here. We are getting a ton of stability this episode. Crazy. Scholar of the Divine. I'm going to say a slap on the wrist here just to get a little bit of PI. And yeah, we still don't need to perform a divine sacrifice yet. But let's see, how are we doing for revolts? It looks like this one's about to go off, so I think this is probably going to be the last wave of provincial revolts for a while. Oh, poor harvest. Oh no. Yeah, I guess we'll just raise the price of grain. We'll take a little bit of popularity hit, but that's fine. Okay, so just as predicted, this province over here in Bactria is revolting, so we will send them over here, our mercenaries, that is. They're going to just siege this area down. Our vassals should come up and help us with that. And it looks like the Parthian Civil War has ended. They are stable despite having the worst borders you've ever seen in your life. Let's see what Rome is up to. I haven't seen Rome at war with anyone for a while. I'm not sure what they're doing. They're kind of hanging around. Things seem pretty stable over here. I haven't seen a lot. Oh, it does look like these guys are at war. So yeah, they're at war with a few other tribes in the area here, establishing dominance. So, our siege is happening over here. We do see 2,000 units over here. We should probably replace a governor. Who is this guy? This guy is our legate, so we do not want him to recruit additional units. No. He wants to use his own personal funds. That's fine, but still, no, not a good idea. We could put our heir in control of this province over here. Maybe I'll do that, actually. He can run this place over here and maybe build up a bit of a power base for himself. These guys looks like our vassals are coming over here to help out. They're probably going to wipe out these guys over here. And maybe next episode, I think we'll probably go after Maurya again. Definitely going to take the stability. This is like the most stability bumps I've gotten in any one episode in such a short period of time. It's crazy. The game's throwing stability at me. So, I mean, it might make sense, too, to kind of maybe go to Sogdian and say, study the ways of war, since we just have, like, so much stability right now. I think it kind of makes sense. It's only going to cost 5 stability, so why don't we do that? This opens up the Bactrian tree and the Scythian military tree. Still going to focus on this one for now, the Tibetan one. But after that... I mean, I really like the Scythian one. You go down all of these ones. These are all, except for Camel Discipline. It gives you a lot of, could really beef up your cavalry over here. This one's not bad too. You get some really good nationwide bonuses over here. 3 province investments is nice. 3 innovations is nice. We did win this siege over here. So we'll send you guys over. They are begging us for peace, but we're not going to do it, as our vassals did just stack wipe them completely. So now we just got to finish this off. How are we doing over here for revolt? It looks like with the good stability that we have, it looks like our provinces are in a much better spot. In fact, this one might not even revolt after all. I don't think it will. Assuming our stability doesn't take again. But it's progressing at a not terrible speed right now. And these guys are already 50%. So, yeah, next episode, we're definitely going to go after Maurya, I think. We're just going to take this back and, I think, put in a cut. Our manpower is looking really good. It's up to 70,000. That's nice. See, when can we take the next divine sacrifice here till 6/10 August? Okay, so we did just get another tech. I'm going to get recruitment standards here. And definitely get these 2 here. I'm going to get centralized production, but also this one here to give us the heavy infantry bonus. Then I'm going to start working down to cohorts. We're going to work our way down to cohorts and get the Royal Army law possibility, so that way we can pass this one here. Granaries raided. I guess we will just we'll just replace the stockpile. That's fine. So we just gotta wait for this to finish. Maybe I will... I think I might just assault it. We could probably finish it right now. So that's good. Then I'm just going to wait for them to tick over. I probably will actually just disband this unit completely for now. Like so. And I will just take everything here. And banish those of class. So that's a pretty good little episode here. We did quite a few things internally. I mean, the game just threw stability at me like crazy. And now I feel like, you know, despite maybe what I'll do is I'll wait for the Magadhi culture to completely integrate, which will be, it shouldn't take too long. It'll be early next episode probably. And then we'll go to war against Maurya again and really kind of maybe take some territory in here. Maybe cut them off from the east here. And yeah, then eventually, one of these days, we're going to have to start pushing into China, who looks pretty scary, not going to lie. They look pretty scary. So yeah, that's this episode. Stay tuned for the next one. And if you enjoy this, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one. Take care.